This is Sarah, a young widow whose world turned upside down overnight. After her husband passed away, she was left not just with a broken heart, but with a mountain of medical bills that seemed impossible to climb. But Sarah had a reason to keep fighting. A little girl named Lily, whose bright eyes were her guiding star, to keep a roof over their heads and food on the table. Sarah took a job as a hotel maid. Her days started before the sun rose and ended long after it set. She would move through the luxurious halls of the Grand Hotel, a ghost in a world of opulence she couldn't afford. The contrast was stark. She'd clean lavish suites with panoramic city views, fluffing pillows on beds bigger than their entire living room, while her own life was a constant struggle. At night, she'd return to their small, humble apartment, her body aching, but her spirit unbroken. Lily was a quiet, observant child. While other kids played in parks, Lily's after-school hours were often spent in the hotel lobby. She'd find a small, forgotten corner, her school books spread out on a coffee table, and she would study. She saw the wealthy guests coming and going, but her eyes were always on her mother. She watched Sarah's tired hands meticulously folding towels, scrubbing floors, and always offering a gentle smile to everyone she met. Lily saw the sacrifice in every drop of sweat on her mother's brow. She saw the love in the calloused hands that would tenderly tuck her into bed each night. That hotel lobby wasn't just a place to wait, it became Lily's classroom of life. She wasn't just learning math and history, she was learning about resilience, hard work, and the incredible power of a mother's love. She promised herself, in the quiet determination of her young heart, that one day, those hands would never have to scrub another floor. The years flew by, woven with Sarah's endless shifts and Lily's relentless studying. There were times when the exhaustion was overwhelming, when the bills piled up, and hope felt like a distant memory. But every time Sarah felt like giving up, she'd look at Lily, her daughter's head buried in a textbook, and she'd find her strength again. And every time Lily felt the pressure of her exams, she'd think of her mother's unwavering belief in her, and she would push harder. Lily's hard work paid off. She earned scholarships, aced her exams, and got into medical school. It was a dream they had both nurtured in the quiet corners of that hotel lobby. Sarah's pride was immeasurable. She'd tell her colleagues, her voice beaming, "My Lily, she's going to be a doctor. She's going to help people." She continued her work at the hotel. Each polished surface and perfectly made bed, a small contribution to her daughter's future. Then came the day of Lily's graduation. Sarah sat in the audience, her old work uniform replaced by a simple, elegant dress Lily had bought her. As Lily's name was called and she walked across the stage to receive her diploma, Sarah's eyes filled with tears. Not tears of sorrow, but of overwhelming joy and pride. All the sacrifices, all the long nights and aching muscles, it was all worth it for this one perfect moment. A few months later, Lily told her mother they were going for a drive. She pulled up in front of a beautiful house with a small garden and a bright red door. Sarah looked at it, confused. "It's lovely, Lily, but who are we visiting?" she asked. Lily turned to her own eyes now glistening with tears. She took her mother's worn, tired hands in hers. These were the hands that had scrubbed, cleaned, and carried the weight of their world. The hands that had held her when she was sick, that had clapped for her at every school event, that had sacrificed everything. "We're not visiting, Mom," Lily said, her voice soft but sure. "We're home." She placed a set of keys into Sarah's palm. Sarah stared at the keys, then at the house, then back at her daughter, the doctor. The reality of the moment washed over her in a powerful wave of emotion. This was their home, a place of peace, of security, a place where her hands could finally rest. Sarah hugged her daughter, a hug that contained years of unspoken gratitude, love, and shared dreams. In that moment, she wasn't a hotel maid, and Lily wasn't just a doctor. They were a mother and daughter who had faced the world together and won. This story is a beautiful reminder that the greatest sacrifices are often made quietly, and the deepest gratitude is shown not just in words, but in actions. It is a testament to the enduring power of a mother's love and the incredible heights a child can reach when lifted by that love. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with us. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that celebrates the human spirit. We'll see you in the next video.